Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Imperator Invictus, Saba here on our Lord Master channel, in which the Desert War, the Western Desert campaign continues, but things are about to heat up after a period of inactivity as seen in a previous episode, which was deliberate on my end to let the enemy advance before we will go in after them. What we mean by that is because of the recent victory for the gain of Upper Nubia, our aggressive expansion was too high. And when we ordered our armies to move to the Nile Delta, to sit there and drill, in which they're more than ready after months and years of drilling. Which, if we look at the experience on one of them now, at the least, with that amount of experience, they are more than ready to fight. And yet when they're all drilled like that, one would think that that we are going to definitely defeat the enemy ground forces out there in Cyrenaica and retake the areas of Tobruk and all that, where we built these fortresses there, but unfortunately we never had the time to get another innovation which would give us, earthworks for us to get more fort defense, which would make, defensive wars such as these much more manageable. Especially in future wars against, Carthage or even Parthia, that we would definitely do well on a defensive. Build a couple roads, and then you got it, and you get your golden age. Which is what that does for us all. But that'll be for later use. 56, now 55 BC as it's about to be. And we will begin the desert offensive soon. It's like, yes, we're letting them win for the meantime, but casualties have been high on both sides, and casualties will soon be mounted. We're going to send these mega polyremes to one of their fleets out there, because this one is pulling back. They've lost some of their medium ships, which we're going to need some of those back at some point. Perhaps when they get to Alexandria, to get them all back. And we have an awful lot of triremes, which we'll have to, we'll definitely get rid of some of those ships in the post-war. So, they are to return to Alexandria, in which these two ports will be under construction, so they'll have the ability to build medium ships. Gaza too, it also has enough ports to build heavy, medium ships, I should say. But all that needs is wood, of course. So obviously, there's plenty of wood out there, so go get it from Sparta. So that way you can have the ability to build ships like these here to replace them. And our military experience is at an all-time high thanks to the drilling. Our goddess of war, Kilabat, in a defensive war, and we have a bit of an increasing war exhaustion, but not too drastic due to the occupation of our levy. So here's my plan for this war winning offensive. Now that we got you two back on board and taken over this island, we will not send them to Carthage. Not yet. Not until the ground forces in the Western Desert are defeated. But in the meantime, we want you to join in on the offensive. Because this is going to require everybody, because there's a lot of enemy forces out there. 100,000 plus, possibly more due to mercenaries. So we want everybody to pinch in. And meanwhile, do some scouting around. In fact, I want you to go back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. And some of you are saying, why? So we can keep track of what they're doing. And plus, it's to... yeah, I think that should be enough before I order it to stop. So at least we have it to patrol the coast to give it a little bit of reconnaissance. Because we need to know their positions and where they might be going next. Because Jagvolv is occupied by Carthage. You can go bypass Jagvolv. Keep drilling. You can bypass Jagvolv entirely and go up the pass the desert pass and then into Gonea. And then we can hit them behind enemy lines, but we want but that'll be up to the job of the cavalry here. That's up to them. As a matter of fact, I think you should get to position over here. We want you down here. So we're beginning to make some moves now. And return to Alexandria, rejoin with your main fleet. So we'll let them back into enemy hands, but at least we got rid of most of the Navy for now. Alright, we see no activity here. They're sitting there. Some are patrolling around, siphoning our food, which can't import because it's occupied at the moment. So there's 20,000 plus out there. No enemy sight here. They say surrender. We beat you. We want your territories. We shall see about that. And we have an idea where they might be going. Some of them are going up. But I fear some might be going to Jagvolv, which will be up to you. Up to you two. To encounter them. And we got another one coming. And they're bringing elephants. You see what I mean? I could most definitely set the cavalry loose to intercept them behind enemy lines to prevent the enemy from reinforcing while we would begin our desert offensive. But you know what? I think this calls for it. Because those elephants out there, should they be, you know, reinforced alongside all the others, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a hit and run raid. Operation Agreement. We know what they're doing, and they're gonna be sending more over there. We're willing to set you loose. You've drilled well enough. I want you to take the road and okay, we can only go as far as there, but you can't bypass that. So we're heading to Baka. And then when you're done with your hit and run, return. And then we'll begin the proper offensive. Because we need to catch them. If we can. But don't overstay your welcome, because there's a lot of you and you're badly outnumbered. You're going to be the first one in line. You're going to be the ones leading the events. You're going to be the one to take point. So let them loose. Egyptian fleet, and they are making moves. They'll take point. We'll all follow you soon. Money's going elsewhere because we can't really afford it right now. They're not moving. So yeah, jog bulb doesn't really matter because we can move in and out when need be. They just went through a dust storm. Begin the siege there. So now that you arrive, we can officially begin our offensive. We'll back you up if need be, especially with our more experienced ones with elephants. Everyone's on the move now. Get to here. This is going to be our finest hour. The main offensive begins out there. Hopefully we can draw them away by drawing most of their men towards here while we hit them from behind. And then as our mega polyremes are slowly but surely on their way, I mean, they're the ones that need it because they have mega polyremes, which whenever we want to, we can destroy their fortresses, those coastal fortresses. But we need our own mega polyremes that during the as an offensive, we're going to have to destroy one of our fortresses that the previous owners built, which is now currently owned by Arabia, but currently occupied by Carthage, to continue the offensive unabated. Not slow us down. Which, to be quite honest, we need a few more. These will do. Our first encounter. We'll hit him there. Oh yes, just east of Paratonia, or Mesometra, as it's also known as in modern Arabic today, in that part of Egypt. So it should be an easy fight. And hopefully in this siege, we will draw them over here. Draw all their forces there. And then we unleash our armies to defeat them all. And then when that's done, we're going to send them to try to retake Tobruk. Jog Bomb is a non-factor because we can just easily bypass it. It doesn't slow us down. Help them! They're taking a beating. Reinforced. We can begin the siege, so that will hopefully get their attention. See how they react. They're reacting because they too are headed to that. While they're moving back. Oh hell! We got 41,000. That's the army. Turn back, turn back. Shit, we can't escape. No, we got to keep going for the objective. Ditch the support. We can try to escape it by going faster. It will not matter. We're gonna sit there and take it. Looks like our plan to intercept the reinforcement route has been stalled, but they're well drilled. And none of them have good commanders, but they're gonna send everybody their way. The movement locked. Thank goodness we have cavalry skirmish, but more reinforcements are en route. You're going to be there in 3 days, and an additional army net out there. They're going to try to overwhelm our cavalry force. That's excessive. I want you to take this, split it in half, and disband the rest. Cost-cutting measure. Helps us to make a bit more in income. As I said, cost-cutting measure. Wish we could send to help you out, but that's not their goal. but we're soundly beating them. Legion of Upper Nubia. Yeah, Varka now. Oh, this time they're using phalanx against us. But we are many and we're using those arrows to mow down the infantry. We most certainly got their attention now. Do not advance until your morale is up a little. Status quo, damn it. Wait for it. Okay, good enough. Get a move on. Intercept them. That was very bold of you. We saw elephants going their way and we gotta stop them. You'll cover the cost this time. I'm not sending you money. Let them be. Keep moving. Can only go as far as Cyrenaica before turning back. There's their defeated levy. They're in Menelaus. Bardia. They're bringing in lots of cavalry. I'm prepared to back you up if need be. Ready and willing. Honestly, you should have had your morale gone up. That's a bit of a flaw on my part. It was the rise. Ah, good. Though you may potentially screw up something. Crud. Go help them. Now, come on. Come on, we need more men over here. Move on. Hell, send the elephants if need be. Slowly rebuilding their navy, but apparently we've lost sight, lost visual. Come on, come on, make a comeback. Peace imminent. You have 1,265 days. Carthage will win the war. Not today. And we cannot bypass it, so tend to jog Bob, and I want you to hit him from behind. Even if you have to go over there and devastate them. Since we cannot go that way, we can only go as far as Gonia before turning back. Stop right there. This is going to require an effort by all of us. Especially that it needs engineers. Matter of fact, rotate the men. They're badly beat, pull back. Want them to lure over here. Secret weapon. I'll stay here. Although I'm one-eyed. Again, our idea is to lure them to us while make them look like we're weak. Shit. Who did we run into? We were on our way back, damn it. Well, we got a lot of them. I'll slow them down. Keep going. Don't see any reinforcements other than the one that's retreating. Four 2,000 strong. They're not going to attack. Oh, they are going to attack. Are they mad? Oh, they're the ones with the elephants. We tried to stop them, but we failed to reach them in time. Fortunately, it's led by another one of their terrible commanders. We'll get ready to relieve them, if need be. Bad tactic again. Oh. Get up there! Native forces arrive. Elephants to the front. I want you to rotate the men again. Be relieved soon. Come back. Back. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Rotating. Not everybody may get ample supply for this. Slow down a little, so you can get your morale up. Follow them. See where they're going. Begin your advance up to Brook. Actually, take Jog Bob, because there's hardly any opposition down here. Nobody nearby. Get back down here and fend off whoever's going to try to stop you from retaking Jog Bob yourself. there's plenty of food down here, so if you need that, come on down. Guess I'll have to put you out of action. They're not advancing. I think they're waiting for others. You'll continue to harass the enemy out there while we retake Jagbab. Yeah, this is a bad place to be resupplying due to the lack of food for us all. Which honestly, that's a bit of a flaw on my part. Especially during such times. During such trying times. Okay, they're pulling back. Thank you very much. Resupply yourselves. Another 8,000 moving this way. Yeah, we could take it. Yeah, more advancing this way. There's gonna be a lot more if we don't stop them. Attack them. Cavalry skirmish beats bottleneck. That'll devastate them. Move up. Get all the way there before turning back. That's your job. As a matter of fact, once you're done, you need a resupply at Saba before we will set you bastards loose again. I want you to try again. Okay, never mind. We'll come across till we come to it. That would probably get some of their attention. Jagbab is ours again. That would slow the enemy down should they ever try to come back down there. I will count myself out of the offensive as well. But I want all of you to get to position. Get yourself ready for the big push. They stopped, turning around. Are they rethinking? Was it because of us? It's because of Jagbab? What? Continuing the back and forth reconnaissance watch from the coast. And waiting for this place to be retaken. And then we're coming up. Are they consolidating or what? Switching places. Alright, get out of here. Jagbab is ours. We want you to be back at Siwa to refill your food. Oh, it's because You don't want to be out there like that. You did your job to harass the enemy. Set 'em loose! To Tobruk we go. To Tobruk. We'll be right behind you. And liberate the other territories as well. Ready. Unfortunately, you won't be able to participate because, you know, we're trying to get more food out of this. In fact, most of us. Just only importing it. Let's go. Move! Oh! And deploy the fleet while you're at it. Because I just thought of a plan in which we're going to have to make an unstoppable advance. All the way to its end. Need you to get ready as well. Get yourself there. It's a great drive. Southern. Yeah. Killed 10,000 when we lost 5,000. A lot more fighting is to come. This is one of their better channels. Cyrenaica. You got another one who's nicknamed that because of the latest actions. And we eliminated all of them. And we've also captured one who also calls himself by that nickname. Diphtheria. So they're in retreat. Full forward to Tobruk. During that course of the battle, knowing very soon what will be going our way. Just to counter one of their retreating armies. Got all 10,000 of them. Keep moving. We're holding them back here. Defeated one of their retreating armies. Keep moving to Tobruk. We're about to defeat another one of their retreating armies out there. At least you made it back safely. We make short work of them as well. Right, now that you're in Tobruk, destroy this fortress. Yes, we built it, and which we used that to delay the enemy, and we did, and we let them advance. Now on, we are destroying our own fortress for that, so they could take back Tobruk and the rest of this territory with ease. We want to do the same over there. So yeah, with that retaken, it starts all over again. And we don't want to just liberate our territories. We plan on taking a war to them, into Tripolitania. And maybe perhaps all the way up to Carthage, but I believe that will require a naval invasion. So yes, we deliberately destroyed our defenses group. Now it's your turn to advance, because you have higher morale than any of us. To Shahat, that is the next place to take. The rest of you, rest up. Get your morale up. Go join in on the offensive. While you sit back and get the food up. So I won't be able to participate in the offensive, but they'll have something special for me. So yeah, we deliberately destroyed our fortress. And for what? Gotta get this all back to normal, huh? Province is starving. It's the reason for the loyalty to go down. Import some grain. Down from Rome. Just refill your food, because we're gonna need you later. Enemy reinforcements are on the move. Let them come. Move up. There's more supply limit out there. Breakthrough. All right. we'll have another invasion. This time we have the ability to build earthworks. Which we can use that for a few different places. Particularly, you know, Gaha comes to mind. Just to add more fort defense, but it reduces population capacity, and that's just alright. All it needs is a province investment. You know, more grain. Get them over. In fact, lessening the population capacity would be a good idea. Just this once. Make a province investment here so we can build earthworks there. And get another granary. Sumer is in revolt. A provincial rebellion against the Parthian revolt. Never thought I would be seen to return to the Sumerians. Well, they're not exactly Sumerians, but they're Babylonians that happen to live in Sumer, particularly in Lhasa. That's where they're rebelling, even though it looks kind of to me. But I'll say, if you can gain your independence, would you like to be a client state of ours? Will they continue to advance, or will they rethink their strategy? They're rethinking it. Well, I want them to engage in that. No, you're not going anywhere. Destroy those fortresses. Let them loose. We gotta eliminate them. They can go up there directly. They must not get away. Don't let them get home. You retake this port. I'll be supporting behind you. Sail over. And you know, for doing that, you're putting a serious hurt on these megapolitans, and that's why we have 7 of them. And they'll be slowly be repaired at sea. Whereas we have 6 of them ready to destroy those coastal fortresses there and there. Whenever we decide to send troops to the capital to make things easier for us. Especially over there. Almost got you. They'll be willing to become a client state. Talk to you again in a month. Catch them. Catch them out there. Okay. While we are liberating Cyrenaica. This time we got a better tactic against them. My son! Our future magnificent leader, Shahabil, has brought a triumphant victory at the head of the first army of Legion of Arabia. As told in the reports, the victory was secured as the heir himself led a daring charge at a strong point of the enemy. Tales of this battle will be told for generations, and any man who has served will never have a dry cup. And events such as this will be marked in the annals of history related to the first army of Legion of Arabia, making it a mark of glory to serve in it. Shahabil has brought glories to us all. Ragnar drinks. This legion has won great victories while under the command of the royal heir, something that we will cherish, holding themselves to a higher standard than other legions. So, There's your succession value going up. So that way we can reduce the number of pretended support. And they will want to be behind this man. Although, he's become arrogant, yes. As of late, but who is to say? He's the man. And we also eliminated that entire army as well. They might resort to mercenaries if they keep this up. Come on, this way. We gotta take the provincial capital of Baka as well. Spire of Adan. We can upgrade that, but that's only if you have any idea how much this is going to cost? You need 180. Well, that's going to take a couple months to upgrade all of this, and look at the benefits it'll bring us. It'll be far greater, especially that we get to repair our ships slightly faster, but reducing the Navy maintenance even more and build ships even faster than before would also be excellent. Also, you can stop at that migration thing and just encourage trade, please. That's me telling myself to stop doing that. Just keep filling up with food stock. Honestly, I think we're better off going to Alexandria. So once we're done, we're going to go up to there and to there, to the areas that we have claims to. And we're sending our navy over there to go destroy their fort there. So that way we could set our cavalry loose behind enemy lines. They just formed their new levies of Arabia after theirs have been destroyed in the Cyrenaica front. Has been liberated now, and not to mention starving after all this time. Needs farming settlements. Import a lot of grain for relief. Lately, the brothers Shahabil and Anna, sons of Malik Amlik, Arabia has become increasingly aggressive and competitive, going as far as to scrap Republic and shout obscenities at each other during official functions. Clearly, rivalry between the siblings has been growing. No doubt over who will inherit the throne. Each brother looks to them to support this side of the feud. You may have the charisma, but Saba is clearly the better man, and he's proven himself in battle. Alright, destroy this fort, if we can. Actually, we cannot. Because unlike all the other places of these forts, they had ports adjacent to it. This does not. So in the meantime, your advance stops here, while we will liberate our territories. Forgot about you. Welcome. You're gonna be much harder to convince, but you won't join a war. You know what to do. You know, you can stop at that now. Instead, I want you to go back and forth. In fact, I want you to search for the enemy fleet. Like, where are they building their ships from now? If you can see where they're positioned, we'll move it to there to blockade them. What the heck? I didn't do that. I think that was probably one of our allies. Yeah, it was one of our client states that did that. Doing those occupations for me. Which is always nice. And such. Even though we do have a claim on this province here, having that for myself where there's no forts to even speak of, I mean, that would be a nice place to have. Yeah, Sparta's doing that as well, causing trouble up there. Yeah, we're gonna have to take this fort the old way instead of just destroying them. He was one of the good ones. You got a high base. Cyrenaica. I'm gonna put you there and put someone in the family. Uh-oh. We don't have that anymore again. No, we have rugged to like. Not enough males again. Come on, get out of there. That's Cyrenaica, you fool. Another province that's been starving currently due to occupation and them siphoning the food from the enemy. Can't wait to relieve all of them. They'll be alright. He was a researcher. Despite that there's better ones out there, but we might get lucky in regards to getting a free innovation out of any of them. I want you to go to Sahat. What for? I believe it's gonna be you and Legion of Arabia Felix. About to say, it's gonna be you guys. That you will participate in the invasion of Carthage and to hold it. Take the war to them. The rivalry between the brothers Saba and Mat finally led to drastic action. Infuriated by the audacity of his brother in turning the mutual peers against him, Saba approached Anmar in the form in the broad daylight wielding a dagger. There was a brief struggle between the two before friends of Anmar intervened and dragged the brothers apart. Anmar was left with a significant wound but survived. I'll just say, how could he? But all he has is my sympathy. The air is still the air, like it or not. Basically what we do nowadays, instead of solving our problems by using siege engineers and a couple of other things, like one would think we would just rather use our mega polyremes based on how we destroyed their coastal fortresses instead of having to siege it down all the way, as long as there's a port next to it. Like, why use sapping if we could just solve our problems like that? And you know, I've also have been wanting to do a bit more of the, you know, not just conversions. I mean, there is time for that, but we've been spending quite a bit of money for that. I guess that's our guy here. He has 9. Having even more Omen power than already has would definitely do wonders. I'm just looking at all of this. And there's this way. Since you got so many integrated cultures now, I want to go that way. And then there's also this. Get it down all the way so you can go get your max of research efficiency and all that. You know, Adan, which is supposed to be our future metropolis, well, this gives it a good excuse. So, yeah, Adan probably gets world port, more local tax, increased population capacity, more capital import routes. You know what, go for that instead. Now the question is, what do I want? That would be of benefit to us. You know what? Bring in some fish for national freeman happiness throughout the country. For stability reasons. Especially those of unintegrated cultures. Oh, look out. Levy an army. Yes, you. I doubt you. You're one of us now. Because I look at you a bit favorably. You know you're a Hellenic. Now, do you have any daughters to have a possible royal marriage? Any country. Don't care who. Still guaranteed by Carthage. Oh yeah, well, it also has to be those who are in good standing with you. I don't think you have a yet. No. Not with the Babylonians yet. It has to be from the ruling family. Yeah, they still haven't forgiven us. How about you? Of what little is left of Macedon? And there's you, people. And then there's them. Hard to find, you know, what are interesting women these days. $32. Let me send you a gift and we'll ask again in another time. We'll find you, unless we have one available that we're not aware of, instead of relying on royal marriages. I mean, there's one for 21, but need somebody a bit younger than that, because you got plenty of years ahead of you. Heralds deliver word that the rival brothers Saba secretly arranged a duel with the help of their partisan friends and servants. Far from the prying eyes, they equipped full battle dress and fought with spear and sword. After a few grueling and closely fought bouts, Shahabil delivered a wounding blow against them and declared himself the victor. Going back and forth with this. Here's a way to balance it a bit. I'll just say, you are brothers by the gods. Stop doing that. They're not fully filled yet, so we can't set them loose yet. Also, aren't you not paying attention? We haven't encountered any mercenaries. Maybe they can't afford them now. Right. Since this has a bad habit of starvation, build earthworks. Set up the defenses here. Have another granary. The bitter rivalry between the brothers Saba and Myanmar is finally abated. They seem to have been much worn out by the constant scrapping and have taken a wisdom advice that the fraternal rivalry can only lead to tragedy to heart. Thank the gods they put this to bed before anyone did something that I might live to regret. A deed cannot be outdone, so they'll stop seeing each other as rivals. We'll engage them soon. Will it fall? No, not yet. And since you're a client state, at least we have another place where we can gain access to just bypass everybody. Without much of an issue. Whoa, what the? We found 11 ships. Found one ship. Stop right there. Yeah, we have an idea on where their fleet is. Get over here. Because we need to capture that port there. And we gotta sink the bastards. Just to prevent their plans from coming to fruition. Because they're gathering over there. Go engage them. We'll engage them out there. And then we'll continue our advance to Tripolitania. And I guess this is where modern day Tripoli is. It's a city. Filled, they're ready for combat. But there's a... Shit. Look, we can advance by land over there and fight anyone that stands in the way. And since we obviously sent them out, we were supposed to block them, but we're not anymore. Well, it's up to you, lads, now, to destroy their fortresses. Just take their place. We're going to destroy their little navy out there, and then come back to where we were, and then we're going to transport everybody here. These guys are almost ready, so they should also join up. Sorry, it's gonna be a little bit of a mess here. Want you to get ahead of us. See what you can see. We're only force marching just to defeat them first. As obviously we do not see any other enemy reinforcements out there. So we should be safe. As we eliminated all of them. And captured another one of their elderly commanders. Alright, occupy here. Go there. Then there. Take these provincial capitals. And we'll move up. We'll continue the offensive. While we're gonna get everybody ready for transport to launch the invasion of Carthage by destroying their forts. And then we come in, occupy the rest of the countryside. Likely occupy all of Africa. Basically. Along with the possibility of taking that as well. In fact, it's already occupied by us, thanks to you, but taking our capital and take the war to them would be a great boon for us. There's plenty of time for that. Let's go. Going into the storm, but you'll be fine. You can fix your ships on the way. Egyptian armies is going to engage, or not, with them. Or we will. This fort stays, obviously. Catch them. In position. Alright, we've occupied this port, and they're gonna get kicked out of there. They're gonna get kicked out, we're gonna sink or capture. And simultaneously, this engagement's ongoing. That doesn't stop us, but got them all. Meanwhile, captured 3 triremes, which goes to this. Alright, you did what you set out to do. Good work. I want you to be in position here. There's this other fortress which has about 2, which is going to require some. Actually, no. This does not have an adjacent port to it. So once we take Carthage, they have to take this fort as well. The rest of the inland forts, well, that's all up to you. It's all up to them, in fact. Hell. You're a neglected city. We never gave a damn about you. I don't know why this fort even exists. Gets a wild game there. No wonder. bad there's no coastal road that leads up to there. Right, gotta occupy. Let's set them loose. Get ahead of them. Double time. $60,000 plus strong, ready to be transported. Launch the invasion to Carthage to open up a new front, while we will be taking the areas that we have claims to. We'll follow you. Move up. By the time we get there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We sighted a few ships, but I think they'll contribute too little to make a difference. They're outside of the naval range and I don't know where the hell they're going. But one thing's certain, even the Cards guarantees them, they can't always save them because they were too committed. Especially what we did to them. Alright, boys and girls. All of your food stocks are filled, ready for expeditionary warfare. Move down there. They just hired some mercenaries. That's what they're resorting to now. After we defeated them time and time again. Do anything to get more of the war score to us. We got more mercenaries. That's who we're going to be dealing with here. Follow them. We have to back them up. That's why we were moving with caution. But you'll be supported by the cavalry soon. So we had visual of them, but they're gone now. But we're going to draw those mercenaries away, because we're sending a bulk of our manpower to there. Alright, destroy those forts. I want you to occupy them as well. All these heavy ships did their jobs. This will make our landing unopposed and ready to set them loose. Even occupied here. So in a way we just took their capital of what we just did by sending our Marines to do the job, while taking the areas we claim as well. So all we have to do now, since this war has gone on too long, so look, what I see is I'll be taking this and this because we have claims to that. This area is not yet retaken, which presents me an opportunity to get that in addition, since I do have a claim to that, which will also be a nice get in a sense of having more ports for myself. And I'd also gain access to the Atlantic and leading to areas like Britannia, which is currently undergoing I guess there was a provincial rebellion long ago that used to be all Britannian. And then that happened. Like maybe one day we should also do that, you know, expeditionary war to take one of its treasures that I'm interested in. Particularly that. That I envision. Suma's doing well for himself. Although I would love to get you in as a client state, try and improve relations with you. But that's gonna have to be after your war, should you win your independence. Although I would also love to get all of Lower Nubia as well. Of what little is left of Kush. But of course that requires fabricating claims against them, which can only have all of these. So I'll take that too. Let the cavalry take this, and we're gonna go support as we're about to make our landing, and we'll split our forces up and take more of the areas that relates to the region of Africa, because this must be occupied and I want this under my control, because that further reduces the navy maintenance cost, and in addition that our ships will be moving faster than before. That would be an excellent get for me. So we're landing. We occupied the capital. Those of you who have proper engineers, get this. And I'll support you too. And since this is good supply, the rest of you stay there, protect the capital. Because we don't have a fortified port, it's this one that's in its way. May have to do that for them. So that will definitely get their attention of the mercenaries of what we did here. And they just hired more mercenaries, so get ready, boys. There's gonna be some tough fighting ahead. Move up. We'll cover you. And engage a few stragglers. Let's go. Ride hard. And don't look back. Destroy that fort. Okay. We'll destroy it in a moment. We decided to catch one of the ports and we can see mercenaries everywhere. Destroy that and occupy. Because we're not facing any more of that opposition. In fact, I want you to do the same over there. You know, it would all be in vain. There's no fortified ports here, so capture them. Ding, ding, ding. Alright. Did it work here? Keep watch. Bountiful harvest. No, get the money. Because we're going to need that to improve that wonder later on. I want you to get ready to engage the enemy out there. Because there's a lot of those bastards. Ready? Go. We'll follow you. We need to hunt them down, because I know where they're going. Up you go. We'll be there in a few days. They're using skirmishing. To counter against skirmishing, use deception. Won't be able to catch them. But head to there. There's no fort here. That's in a whole levy with a terrible commander. They're trying to retake the occupied areas. While this desert offensive continues, well, we're going to try to, again, engage the stragglers. We'll take this fort. Let your morale go up. We got him. Got them all. Now we need to go support them. And we encounter no resistance here. Guess it's safe to move up now. Come on. Up we go. So there is an alternate way. Remember, we're an infantry support unit. That's what we are. At least we have an idea of what they're doing. Whoa, 31,000 levies. We're up there. Stop them. No. Force march. Come on. We're bringing in the elephants to devastate the infantry. Oh, what the hell? A slave revolt in Crete. I don't know if you can deploy a levy in Greece. Stop them! I don't think it's a good idea to engage them. Wait for the cavalry to come. Turn back. We'll definitely defeat them out there. We'll catch them. We got a damn good general on the way. To counter deception, use shock action. Shock action. Come on. You're outnumbered here. Shock action. A lot of them. We're beating them soundly. Unclear which side will win. Our way is clear. Move on. Head to that. We got him, we got him. Come on, move up. Legendary ancestors. That ups the zeal a bit more. Head back to Carthage. We might support them soon if things get pretty hairy. We'll gauge them down there. Got them all. War scores at 96, so we might get a favorable peace deal soon. It's got to that point now. Meanwhile, put down that slave revolt in Crete. Our horse archers will definitely make short work of the light infantry. They're on the ropes now. I'm gonna catch you out there. Go, go, go. We got them all. More scores at 97 till it reaches 99. And we got it. That's all we need. Get ready to force march to engage those mercenaries up there. Because we saw them positioned up there. Go. There they are. Take one more area. More mercenaries. Get them. 99 war score, that's all we need. And then I'll call it a war's end. They're trying to get away, huh? Wow, cavalry will engage them. Keep watch. Just adding a couple more casualties to them. The harsh sun is southern atmosphere, but some and learn to adapt to it. For the army and the legion of Canaan, the cavalry forces, hounded the enemy, keeping them from being able to access the oases. The supply of water kept going down. In the end, what they faced on the field was a dehydrated, weakened force that was easily defeated. For this first army, the legion of Canaan has found the hidden advantages of the desert and made them part of their own arsenal of weapons to be deployed against any enemy who dared to enter their domain. I always feel sad for them. Is that the second time that they've earned this? Or am I thinking of another force that's already on the so now they do much better fighting in desert. So they were an effective cavalry force, but now they're an effective cavalry force who fights in desert. True to form of how we made that unit, like that. They're getting away again. Gonna make them surrounded. I'm not ending this war till we reach 99 war score. All it's going to take is a few more victories and occupy a few more territories. We're coming to support you. I can tell you which side will win. Oh, damn it. But they're outnumbered. Chase them down. $99. Okay, you can stop now. Stop the war. My gods. Gain a lot of military experience. So finally, after 688 and 703, 25 roughly years of war. No, you're way off number. So that's it's 10, 14, 15. 15 years of war, or so. I'm no good at math. And this is by far Arabia's deadliest war. Because it was Carthage who declared war against us. And they're going to pay the price for that. Especially that they have such maximum war exhaustion. One would think that there should have been a civil war, but it's too small for a civil war. No controlled territories outside the capital. But there are definitely hurts now. And we almost have the population to be reaching up to Parthia's level now. Especially that we are far up in #1. If only Egypt were to come in when they become integrated in the far future. So, we've liberated these territories, and as I said, you're going to pay the price for attacking us, so you'll take more of the penalty. Needs to be occupied for peace. Son of a... We need to pull back. We can't end this war till we have Tripoli occupied. And it's not anywhere in the coastal province, so get back down there. We're going to try to link up with them in order to gauge them there. Those are the mercenaries. Those groups. So war's not over yet. Because we need that place occupied. Got them all. Let's go surround them. Both of us. Move up. They can have these, but we gotta have that. Unless you can somehow manage to get it. But I'll be more than happy to take this. Hey, can you take that from me, please? It would make things easier for me. They're not taking it. Very well then. Guess we'll engage them out there. We got you surrounded. We need to go back them up. Okay, you are taking it for us. Good. We'll defeat those two one more time. Why is this one having a hard time? Rest yourselves, please. And reinforcements are on route. Despite being outnumbered. But y'all did well. Keep going. Plus this place is about to fall, so maybe we should get that too, maybe. Keyword maybe. Vaga's fallen. That's that. And that'll be the last casualties of the whole war. Okay, here we go. So there you go, that's the final tally. We lost 81 ships, they lost 574 ships. And keep in mind, it's not just Arabia, but Allied as well. So 132 army losses, 81 ships. Pops killed, slaved. While Carthage, their enemy land losses was 274k, 574 losses of ships. As I said, this was Arabia's deadliest war yet. And yet these days we just have the numbers that we can off that. So, okay. So let's start again. What do you suggest first? You're willing to give up this as well. I am surprised. You're willing to give this up as well. I mean, that's just most of the continent of Africa. The region of Africa you're giving me. And you say I deserve it. Well, then we can get this off. So, let's start over. We want this, and you're willing to give me the whole coast. And you're even willing to give up Carthage to me. And you say you want me to have that as well. Why not this? And I'll say yes to it. So most of the region of Africa should go to me. And the rest of the outlying areas will still be Carthaginian. And you know, we handled very high aggressive expansion before, but this is excessive. But I don't think they'll be allowed to give me this. No. But there is a way. And this would make me massively powerful for this. Be right back. Holocaust stance. Reduce that more. Never mind. Never mind. You know what? I'll just take, it's like, okay, you get to keep this. We'll just have half of it. Which, as a matter of fact, let me look at the pops here. You get the cool stuff. So you get the elephants, which is not a food thing, so you get to keep that city. No, no, no! Remember! Forget about this one. I want you to start over one more time. I remembered something else. And I'm sure some of you people have probably raised your voices on that to me. And you would think I somehow heard you. I just remembered. Well, we can have these, alright? We can have these. Okay? Now, what about there is not in control range? Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I'm just shaking my head. Because that area there, it's too far away, but we'll definitely be in range once we get this. I think that's will have to be settled with this. They get to still have their countryside, but we'll be taking away their most populous one. And this would be by far the biggest aggressive expansion we'll make, and this would, no doubt, definitely cause a drop of stability. And there's going to be a lot of Punic people that are going to be mad at us. So before we finally settle the deal, let me look at the culture on the map. Because the areas you'll be taking are, some of them are Vizani, most certainly Punic, especially there. This place was never a metropolis, almost, but at least we'll be bringing them in as client states since we're neighbors at this point. And there's going to be a lot of pissed off people at us unless we switch back to mercantile stance, which I think it will remain so. So, this is going to be settled then. Although it would be a bit unfavorable, and this is going to require myself to build some coastal fortresses on a few areas if Carthage were to engage with us again. And of course, we get to keep that small island as well. So this will be the biggest gain ever. Bigger than Upper Nubia. What we just did there. So we'll end the episode on that note. There's no better choice. The city of Carthage, the Arabic name for Carthage, has finally fallen to our troops and is now in our hands. The city has long been the heart of Carthaginian culture and nation, well known for its grand harbor and long-reaching trade relations. It bound together a trade empire stretching from Hispania in the west all the way to the old Phoenician cities in the east. With the city under our control, our men and advisors wonder how we should treat our old enemy. There will be people asking us to sack the city ground and bring everything valuable back home to Marieba. No, it'll be left alone as well, as always. Because, you know, there's a lot of people there, a lot of Punics that are going to be mad as heck for what we did, but they'll be left alone. And it's the biggest gain ever. This is a different kind of green now. Arabian green. All they get is the more isolated parts. So now they've been effectively cut off from there. And if there's any provincial rebellions to take place there, I'm not going to give them access. No matter what they do. And there's Tarablis, Tripoli, and Carthage. No governors. Oh yes, we need a governor of Africa. Someone who's not corrupt and loyal. We will. And that man will be you. I'll have you there. And now we're the new owners of the Great Carthon, which will most definitely help us to this benefit. So we make about 7 and well, we can reduce the maintenance now. War's over. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the end of this episode as they moved their capital to there. And their population reduced, and they're no longer a great power. They're back to being a major power again. If they dare engage with us again, we'll be there. And we'll definitely be there. And this also makes Punics another large minority. It can't be ignored, but I can't really be integrating any more people into there. Lest they get really mad at us. Especially that we have extremely high aggressive expansion now. In which my last act for that episode is switch that back to Mercantile. Don't change that anymore. So we have over 10,000 pops in us. And the Canine Punics well, you get the idea. Because as we said before, Marotics and Punics, so now they're a very large minority. So, we hope you people have enjoyed this episode. So, who knows what the future of Arabia will bring in the next one. But until then, so long for now.